Hey there, I'm Ginger Seamus. I'm the founder and owner of 7 Core Wellness, a master personal trainer and nutrition coach, and back here with you for another 10-ish minute workout. Today's workout is body weight only, strength based, and it has upper and lower body. Some of the workouts I've done previously have been strictly maybe just upper body or strictly just lower body, these 10-minute workouts, but today we got a combination of both upper and lower body. And this is workout one of this combination of strength training of upper and lower body. And so there is a few other ones that are following this, so be sure to check those out if you wanted to do more than this workout for today. Or if you wanted to set up and have it do another one another day. So I've got plenty of options for you. Check out below. So how this works is I'm going to first show you the moves that we're going to be doing for today. Then we'll do a warm-up, and then we'll go into the 10-minute workout. How the 10-minute workout is it is 30 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest, 15 of those intervals, and that equals your 10-minute workout. And today we've got 4 different moves, one of them that has a right and left. So I'm going to be demonstrating those so you have a really good idea of how to do those moves. Now, if you're familiar with these moves, jump ahead to the warm-up and go ahead and get started. So the first move, we're going to be down here on the ground. We're doing push-ups. And when we're doing push-ups, it's a moving plank. So getting started, palms, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And you're going to be straight line from your head all the way to your heels, and it's chest goes towards the ground, not your head. A lot of people, they lead with their head. Think about the chest going down towards the ground. Now, if this is too challenging to be on your toes, then you can come to your knees. And so if you come to your knees, start up on your toes, then drop to your knees. And you want to think about keeping that straight line from your head now to your knees as you push up. Now, the butt does not stay up, nor does it sag, especially if you're doing ones on your toes. It's better to do modifications and get really good form down. And maybe you can't go so far, maybe you're sort of like just here, but that's perfect. That's where you need to start. All right, so that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we are back on the ground. Again, we're doing what's called Supermans. So you're going to extend out your arms and your legs. You'll start, forehead will be on the ground, and then you're going to lift both your hands and your legs up off the ground, and then come back and lift. Feel the squeeze in those glutes and your back, and come so up and down for Supermans. All right. For exercise number 3, you're going to flip over, and we're going to be doing bridges. So for bridges, knees are bent, hips are about, heels are about hit your hip distance, okay? And you're going to think about as you come up into that bridge, you're pressing up through those heels, activating the glutes and the hamstrings, lengthening out, straightening out to the front of the legs, and then coming back down. And then squeeze, push those heels, squeeze and lift, and then come back down. You can have your hands by your side as you go up and down. This is about really squeezing and activating more than just kind of doing a quick up and down motion. I really want you to think about squeezing and then coming back down. So then moving on to exercise 4 and 5, it's reverse lunges. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand with feet together at first. You're going to step back one leg, step back, and then you're going to think about driving this knee here down towards the ground, keeping yourself up straight, bring that foot back. It's going to be all on one side that we're going to be doing today. We're not going to be alternating. This foot, this weight, your knee is like over your heel. And so as you're coming up out of your lunge, you're pressed through that heel to help you raise back up, to lift back up. Whoops, bounce now. And so we're going to do, of course, right and then left. If that's a little too intense for you to go back that far, you can always just do more of a little bit of a step back if you need to as an alternative movement, okay? So that again is an exercise number 4 and 5. So let's start warming up. So start by giving me some big arm circles. We're gonna be using the arms a little bit today with those push-ups, but push-ups for 30 seconds is a pretty intense amount of time. Keep doing this now, back to some arm circles. And so you'll want to, may have to make the modification. I know I will, from going from my toes to my knees. Make that modification as you need, okay? All right, so now we're gonna just do a little bit of a side lunge, side to side, just step. Go ahead and get a little bit of lateral movement in here, even though it's not planned in this workout. It is in the workout 2. All right, and so they come into the side, do a little bit of a step backs as we prepare ourselves for those lunges. All right, final thing I want you to do, just to get those hamstrings a little warmed up, kick a foot forward and scoop. Push the butt back, keep the chest, your back, your spine, don't round it. Hinge over and just do some scoops like that. All right, switch and let's do the other side. All right, let's get the timer started for this workout. Again, 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 15 times. So we're doing 3 rounds of this workout. So we're going to be starting with push-ups, and we're going to be going in less than 10 seconds. So go ahead and get yourself in your push-up position. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Now one thing I didn't mention, when the wider your legs are, the easier push-ups can be. All right. And your elbows are going back, kind of at a 45-degree angle. Think about that versus being way out here where you want to kind of tuck them in a little bit. All right, you got less than 10 seconds. I'm going to my knees so I can keep getting good quality ones in. 3, 2, 1. All right, you're going to lay on your belly. You got those Supermans. Not a lot of time of rest. 2, 1. All right, Supermans. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. I can't see the timer, so I can't tell you how much time we have. I didn't put it where I can see it right now. All right. Lift. There we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. You're going to flip over onto your back now. We've got those bridges. We've got those bridges. 3, 2, 1. All right, remember you're going to press up through those heels and really activate the glutes and the hamstrings. So squeeze, 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 squeeze the glutes and hamstrings. Press up through those heels. You could lift your arms like this. It makes it a little bit more challenging than having it down on the ground. Make sure your knees aren't caving in. They're staying in alignment. Here we go, good. 2, 1. All right, up for those reverse lunges. All right, get ready to step back. 2, 1. Step back. So we're just doing one side. So again, I don't want you to lean forward as you lunge back. You're drawing that knee straight down to the ground. You're keeping your chest up high. And you're bringing your knee almost to touch the ground. Almost to touch the ground. Go as far as if you're able to. 2, 1. All right. Switch it. Okay. 2, 1. We'll come all the way up with this hip. Squeeze this glute right here as you're coming up. Out of it. Just kind of tap that foot as you bring it back. And feel that all in that front leg that's working. 3, 2, done. Back to the ground. We're starting round 2. Time for those push-ups again. 2, 1. Remember not to let your butt sag or the hips stay up. Okay? You don't want this. You want it in a line position from your head. So don't drop your head. Keep your head lifted as chest goes towards the ground. Not your forehead doesn't need to be the leader. 3, 2, 1. All right, on your belly for those Supermans. Whew, all right. 2, 1. All right, squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Get that good squeeze in those glutes. Good. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Try to get up as high as you can. Keep those arms and legs straight. All right, time to flip over for those bridges. All right, time to flip. Remember, you can do something. You can put your arms up if you want to. Make it a little bit challenging so there's no help as you're pressing up. Good. Squeeze. Hip extensions. We need this a lot. We sit so much in the day. We need something that extends out our hips, something that activates our glutes and our hamstrings, because sitting, they're very inactive. 2, 1. All right, back up for lunges. All right, reverse lunges. Here we are. 2, 1. All right. Remember to stay real tall and upright. Try to get that knee as close to the ground, but not touching. Good. Two, 1. All right. All right, shake out and switch. Last 30 seconds in this second round, and then you've got one more round to go, and you'll be finished with your 20-minute workout. 20-minute, what am I about? 10-minute workout. All right, 10-minute workout. Good. Press up through that heel. Remember to keep the knee that's in front, like in line over that heel. 1. Very good. All right, let's start the third round. Onto the ground. Push-up position. 2, 1. Like I said, push-ups are just a moving plank, okay? There's more core strength to it. There's arm, but there's a lot of core strength involved. Make sure you don't let that head hang as you're getting tired. Go to your knees, just like I am, if you need to. Squeezing those shoulder blades together to have those shoulders down. 2, 1. On your belly for the Supermans. All right. Stretch out those arms and legs. 1. Good. Squeeze. Come back down. Squeeze. Squeeze. Raise up. Excellent. You're doing great. You're doing so good. These 10-minute workouts are important. It's about creating consistency of movement every single day, even if it's short. It matters. It really does matter. All right. Bridges. All right, up and squeeze. Even when you squeeze, you feel like your adductors activating also. The adductors are the muscles in your inner thigh. So you don't want to, of course, bring your knees in. You don't want to do that. So you want to fight that. Or even them bowing out. You're going to keep them in line with your hips and your feet. 2, 1. All right, back up 2 intervals left. A minute of work remains. All right, reverse lunges. Okay, here we go. 2. Got quality of reps over quantity of reps. Get that form down really good so then it's just natural for you to do that movement. Make sure this front knee is lining again over from the hip. It's a nice angle from the hip to the, all the way down to that angle. You're not letting your knee waver in or out. All right, last 30 seconds. Okay. Now, if you're about to finish, be done with this, and you're like, I've got more time, you can repeat this, or select one of the other 10-minute workouts. They all complement one another, working different body parts, moving at different directions, so they're a good balance. 2, 1. Great job. Thank you for joining me in with today's workout. And excuse me, my timer's gonna go off one more time and give us some victory noise. Please be sure to subscribe so you can know when new videos are come out. Hit that little ring bell. If there's anything I can do to help you in your health and wellness journey, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at 7corewellness.com. And I wish you nothing but the best for your health and wellness.